Hi and welcome to the next tutorial. In today's lesson we'll learn all about the if, elif and else statements using Python. So anyways guys, let's jump in. So the first thing that we have to know is we need to know what is an if statement. And basically if statements are used when there is a decision to be made. For example, you only want certain code to execute when a particular condition has been met. For example, if you are hungry, which is the condition, then you will eat some food, which is the action. So the keywords that you need to familiarize yourself with would be if, elif, and else. So let me give you some examples. This is the syntax for an if statement. If the condition is true, then execute the code. Now notice the indentation on the execute of the code. It's pushed in a little bit. Here is an example of the syntax for an if and else statement. So if the condition is true, then execute this code, else execute some other code. And again, the indentation is very important. And finally, this is the syntax if we have two or more options, where we have if the condition is true, then execute code, elif another condition is true, execute that code, or else do something completely different. And again, the indentation is very important. So here are some real Python examples. In the first line of code, we have if 5 is greater than 2, print true. Now the results are very common sense. It will be true because 5 is greater than 2. Here's another example. In the first line of code here, we've got hungry is equal to import are you hungry, yes or no. Now we're accepting inputs into that variable hungry. And so on the second line of code, we write if hungry is double equal signs equal to yes, then print go eat some food, else print I'm not hungry. So you can see here in the results, if I wrote yes, the result that I will get, or the action that I will get, is to go and eat some food. And here we move to our final example where we are using the elif statement as well. So again, I've set up a variable called name and I'm asking the user to import their name. Now if their name is Mike, it will print hello Mike. If their name is Sam, it will print hello Sam. And if your name is anything else, then it will print sorry, I do not know your name. And so what the results look like, if you print Mike, it will say hello Mike. But notice the indentation on all of those print functions in there. So what have we learned? To recap, the if statement is used to create programs that can make decisions. The if statement executes its body only when the condition is true, and the if statement can have an optional else clause, and to run code which has more than two options, we use elif. So now let me give you another example in Python. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to create a new variable. I'm going to call it score. And because score is going to be a number, I want it to be an integer. So now I have to write int. And what I'm going to ask is, what is the score? Something like that. Alright, so let's say, for example, if you get over 50%, then you will receive a pass. If you get less than 50%, then it will be like a better luck, try next time. So to do that with if statements, what we need to do is we need to say now if score is greater than or equal to 50, and then we need to put our colon in there. So the first thing that we have to do is print well done. Alright, you have passed. And then we need to write else, and we need to put our colon in there. And then this is what happens if the number is not less or greater than 50. Then I'm just going to say print better luck next time. And so now if I run that, now I've got two options here. So if we go to run here, so what is the score? Let's say the score is 40. You can see that it says better luck next time. So anyways, there is a very quick tutorial on how to do a very simple if, else if, and elif statements using Python. Anyways guys, I hope you learned something. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.